Good morning, guys. How are you today? Hope you're all out doing well. Just a quick one. Just wanted you to understand that in this world, you try and look after what is important to you. What are your beliefs? What are your values? What are your political ideas? And how you see the world. There are so many things you can't control outside your life, but there's a lot you can control within your life, like the job you do, how you spend your time, where you do your holiday, what you eat, what you drink, and how you do, and other social activities. Those are the things you can control. So make sure, as much as possible, you continue to do what benefits you. Try as much as possible not to follow the bandwagon. I remember not long ago when I was in my teen, somebody told me that I couldn't speak English. I can't write English, and today I think I speak English more than my mother tongue. I write it even far much more better, and I read a lot of things in English. I don't know if I should have learned other languages, but I've just been lazy. And also, I spent predominantly a lot of my life in English-speaking countries. Anyway, back to what we need to talk about. Make sure in everything you do, you look after yourself. Make yourself number one. Make your ideologies me, myself, and I. I'm sure, yeah, you might be in a relationship, but your values should always come first, and the way you see things should always be the most important things you do. Life is about making choice, and the choices you make sure are the ones that represent who you are, not the choice influenced by the people around you or what you have seen or your political or religious belief. Try as much as possible to do things that pleases you, because happiness comes from within. But what you nobody will give you happiness if you're not happy within. And try as much as possible to live a content life. Know what you can afford, live by it. That's my value. I try as much as possible to live by my income, though my income is far higher than my lifestyle. But that's a choice. I mean, I have other things that are expensive, but people, I say I have other things like I see that it's expensive for me, for others to look at, and for me, it's just what I want. Like I travel a lot, but I don't have a good car. And I was speaking to one of my friends, he's got a very good car. And then does he travel? And I said, that's your interest. You enjoy driving a very good car. And I don't, I just see a car as a necessity rather than a luxury. That I needed to have a car to drive to my workplace, to move, to make the transport easier. But my traveling, I enjoy it. Like in December, I want to just do a mini tour of Paris, Barcelona, and then come back home just to enjoy it. 2 weeks ago, I was in Dublin, Ireland for the second time, and I enjoy it. And now that I have a son that is about 19 now, going 20, he's in university, just left home. I mean, he doesn't live with me, but he's gone to university and he's living his life. And yesterday sent me a message that is in London. He's in university in Leicester. That is in London for the weekend. Oh, good for him. And I was thinking in my head, oh wow. So this boy is gone forever. That is, I'm sure this is his first time going to London. Well, I think he has gone before when he said he went to a festival or something like that. But this is the first time he's going to spend the weekend in London, and I hope he enjoys it, because I've always told him to be himself. I don't want him to be a replica of me. I'm not a replica of my mother. My mother is very, very religious, conservative Muslim, and I'm a very liberal Muslim. Well, some people might say I choose I choose I pick what I like in the religion and I discard what I don't like, which is what I do in my life. What I like, I pick it, and what I don't like, I discard it. Like in this society now, there are so many values that I like, and I've picked it. There are so many values in Nigeria that I don't like. I'm a Nigerian, and I don't pick it. I just I call it toxic culture, and I delete it because it's of no use to me. Anyway, in whatever you do, make sure you do what is right for yourself. Make sure you put yourself number one because nobody else is going to put you number one. Make sure you are in charge of your financial affairs. I am in charge. I have, in fact, I have a dictatorship of my finance. I, and I'm not going to let it go. And I also have, in fact, I have a dictatorship of my whole life. I do things my way. And I've always said to people, it's my way or the highway. It's my life. I got one chance to live this world. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be bothered about how people see me or view me. I'm happy. I've always been happy. I mean, I've always been up and down like a yo-yo in the past, but now, the last coming to 2 years now, I've been very, very happy with what I've achieved, despite the fact that I've got a huge bill, debt to pay, 5 figure. But I hope by the end of next year, I'll clear it, then I can do more of my traveling. So, your your life is the most important thing to do. Go out there and enjoy your life. Do things that make you happy. Make yourself number one. You enjoy the week as it starts and go and do things that would please your soul. You have a lovely week ahead, and I'll see you soon sometime. Take care of yourself. Have a beautiful Sunday and take care. Bye bye.